Mario Lopez.
What's up, y'all? Mario Lopez joining me now via Zoom. My old dear friend Soleil Frye. How are you, honey?
I'm so good. I love you, Mario. This is so fun. I love spending the day with you. This just makes me very happy.
I know, me too. I always say that I'm always excited when I get to talk to you, and you look fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. So do you. Look at those muscles. I mean, how often do you work out?
Oh God! See, now you're throwing me all off my game right now with your sweet talk right here.
I mean, it's incredible. It's so impressive.
I'm
I
just trying not
love
to get chubby.
watching you and your family. It is so beautiful,
Oh,
and
thank you.
you guys are you're so beautiful together, and I love it. And I'm like, I need to get on that exercise mission because they got it all under control over there.
You're doing something right. You look great. And you're also reprising your role in the Disney show, The Proud Family, in The Proud Family Louder and Prouder, which is on Disney Plus now. How'd this come about?
Oh, this is such a dream come true. I mean, we did the original OG Proud Family. It was such an incredible show to be a part of. We got to deal with so many authentic, parts of ourselves and real issues and topics that were going on at the time. And now to be a part of this revival is just incredible. And it was so exciting when they told me, and they said, okay, so we're thinking about bringing the Proud Family back for this revival. And I was like, yes, please. And I just think, the characters are so incredible, and it's such an important time in the world in which we really can use that healing through laughter and talking about, real topics and having conversations around the dinner table with our families in a way that's really important, and in a way that we can talk to our kids, in a genuine, real way.
I agree. And for people who may not be familiar with the series or the movie, what's your character Zoe all about?
Zoe is gawky and quirky and constantly embarrassing herself, and yet finding her voice. And she's a really loyal friend. And she's really an exquisite character. And I remember, it must have been 20 something years ago when, when the incredible team first came to me talking to me about it. And I was so excited, a show that has such diversity and so many backgrounds, and it's just so exciting. And it was exciting then, and even more exciting now, or just as exciting,
So much fun to revisit it right there. And by the way, congrats, Soleil, on the success of your doc, Kid 90. It's funny, I had a bunch of people hit me up because you see a glimpse of me. Were you surprised by the reception?
It has been such a journey. I mean, Mario, you've known me my whole life, right? And this is something that I really feel that I've been working on my whole life. And it was so incredible to open up Pandora's box, because once I opened it, there was no putting it back. And at the same time, I wouldn't have wanted to, because it was such a process of rediscovery and learning and self-love. It was just such an incredible journey, and it was a roller coaster of emotions, and it changed my entire life, my family, it was wild. And yet I really feel like it brought so many of us closer, and the response has been so beautiful, because I think I've told you this, that my dream was that people would view it through their own lens. And it was so incredible. My best friend called me right after, and she was reading me the responses. We were reading them on, Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and people just connected to it and were able to, remember that part of themselves. And they'd be like, oh, I reached out to my first love or my old best friend. It was so amazing to see the response.
And honestly, I think the last great era, really, prior to cell phones and social media and the whole thing, it was neat to kind of take a step back and check that out.
It's so fun, because we were able to live so much of our lives in privacy.
Right.
I saw some DM that came in recently of when you and Mario were so-and-so, I have a crazy story. I'm like, I don't know. Do I want to know about that crazy story?
Well, I'm sure there was. Thank God there wasn't anything back in the day, by the way. So you also had a movie come out recently, The Cleaner, with Luke Wilson. What's that film about?
It's such a fun independent film, and there was just an incredible cast. And I always love to jump into a labor of love, and so that was really fun, and a great ensemble, and just a pleasure to be a part of.
Awesome. Hey, is it true you're dating the lead singer of Crazytown?
Mario, how did I know that you were going to go there with this? Seth and I have been friends since we were about 13 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we went to 8th grade together. We were in 8th grade together, which is so crazy. And so we've really known each other our whole lives. And you want to know something crazy? When I was like crazy, no pun intended, when I was like 20, they actually asked me to be in one of their music videos.
Really?
And so I dressed up like the girl in Crazytown with the braids and the lollipop, like the album cover, which is so crazy. But I didn't really see him a lot on the video shoot. And then, you know, we were friends growing up. And then literally, you know, it was 20 years later that that we saw each other again. And you know, like through social media, just like caught up. And he's definitely a special part of my life. And at its core, you know, we have been great friends for so many years, and so yeah, it's been a fun adventure.
Nice. You seem happy. I'm happy for you. Right on, sweetie.
I am happy. We've both had a roller coaster, you know, lives, and he's really special. Of course, he was like literally the first person I hung out with, so it was like hysterical because
sometimes it works out like that.
You know, it's been an adventure. You know, everybody's doing it. You know, everybody's got that like tatted, you know, hottie in their life right now.
Right on. Listen, before
I'm kidding.
I know you are. I know you are.
I can only say that to you. Hopefully people won't be offended.
No, I appreciate it. Before I do let you go, though, I want to put you on the spot with some quick questions, quick answers. Cool?
Oh my God, I'm going to be put on the spot more than that. That was like really intense.
Yeah, but this one you could just be quick. You could just be quick. Okay, very easy. Your go-to late night snack.
Oh, everything in the refrigerator.
We have the same. Okay. Favorite 90s band.
Late night snack, vodka soda. Is that inappropriate?
Yeah, that'll work.
A little lime or a tequila. I need some of your tequila. That would be my favorite late night.
All right,
snack.
I'm gonna hook you up today when I do. Okay. Favorite 90s band.
Did you say 90s band or 90s band?
Yeah, 90s band. 90.
Oh, well, I mean, there's so many. I've got to say, I'm a huge lover of my dear friend Jill Vetter's husband, Eddie Vetter, and you know, love Pearl Jam, love the Pixies. You know, I mean, there's so many that I can't
go wrong with Pearl Jam.
You know, Elliott Smith. You know, I mean, just the list goes on.
Sure. Biggest pet peeve.
Biggest pet peeve. I think judgment, you know, is something that frustrates me because I feel like so often when people are judging, it's kind of parts of themselves that they haven't quite dealt with. So I try really hard to work on my own, you know, judgment and to be as honest as possible and to really live my truth. And so when people are disingenuous, I think that's a little hard for me.
It's a good one.
As well.
And last one, who do you cast to play you in the Soleil Moon Frye biopic?
Well, my daughters would be really upset if I didn't say my daughters. So
keep it in the family. I like it.
You know, and here's the thing: if we go back to the '90s band, I mean, then I also loved hip hop. You know what I mean? So then
we're going back.
Quest. It's like, there's just no way for me to pick one band. It's just, you know, there's so many.
I agree, because you started off kind of grungy, and then it was like country was big, and then boy bands came in the scene. Hip hop was huge. I agree.
Yes, I mean, come on, right?
Like, it was the last great era. Well, listen, you can catch my.
I mean, and then you had our friend Marky Mark.
There you go. There you go. I like that you took that one question. You were passionate about it. I love it. You can catch my friend Soleil Moon Frye in new episodes of The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, right now on Disney Plus. Soleil, love you. Thanks for checking in, and I'll see you soon.
On with Mario Lopez.